hope you guys are ready because EVO is this weekend and it is going to be the biggest one yet. With the record-setting number of entries and the largest prize pool in EVO history, you know this year is going to be a banger. But other than the hype moments, the big clutch plays, and the big wins that are going to be happening this weekend, I believe that we are in for some huge reveals. And don't be afraid to skip around with this one. I'm going to be timestamping, so if you want to just jump to your favorite games, feel free to do so. So hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get after it. One of the biggest reveals we had last week was the Project L Dev Diary, where the Project L Dev team showed off their 2v2 team game mode. On top of that, announced they will have a playable demo at EVO, a character reveal, and a Red Bull surprise stream this Friday night. Project L has been one of the most anticipated fighting games I have ever seen. It has been hyping up the FGC since it was announced almost 2 years ago, but the dev cycle, although consistent, has been extremely long and the updates are few and far between. Considering the Cannon brothers, who are leading the project, were one of the founders of EVO, I believe we are in for something big this time around, especially if Red Bull is involved. I don't think we are going to be getting a release or a beta test date yet, but I do believe we are getting one or maybe two character reveals. These characters being Katarina and or Yasuo. Both of these characters have been seen in the background, so we know they're working on them. And although we have yet to see more of Alawi and Jinx, it would be nice for us to see more characters they are working on. Something I also really hope for is a possible game title. And although the title of Project L has grown on me, and to be honest, I'd completely be okay if that was the title, but it can't sit in project status for much longer, so I really hope we do get a title this EVO. And now next is Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 has the highest amount of entries in EVO history, coming in with 7,061 competitors, not to mention a 70,600 prize pool, with the first place taking home $20,000. And although we just got Rashid, I believe we can expect to get an Aki reveal trailer on Sunday after the Street Fighter 6 awards ceremony. Aki is one of the most mysterious characters in Street Fighter 6 because we literally know nothing about her. We assume she has something to do with Fang because her name is spelled like an acronym in her poison fingers, but she looks really cool and I am really looking forward to a reveal trailer. On top of that, I believe we will get more news on more costumes for the characters. So far, we haven't had any news on the Street Fighter 6 DLC, so something I think we can expect to see is future costume packs or holiday costumes, considering fall and Halloween is right around the corner. And for Guilty Gear Strive, I believe we're going to get some big reveals as well. Arxis has already confirmed Season 3 will start after EVO, but what characters can we expect to be released in the months ahead? So before Strive was released, Arxis did put out a poll to see what characters the fans wanted to see in Guilty Gear Strive, and they did another one in 2022 for future DLC. As you can see, Johnny and Slayer being the most consistent top 3 in the polls. Personally, my two favorite characters are Jam and Dizzy, who I'd really like to see return to the franchise, but due to their popularity, I believe Johnny and Slayer are going to be the two characters we see revealed for Season 3. And by the way, if Slayer is in the game, they better have Sharon cheering him on in the background. And hey, quick note, remember Temp, the Tomberry who refuses to show his face on the Shredcast, who is a consistent guest on the Shredcast? Well, he promised us and a few other guys that if they did indeed reveal Dizzy, he would do a reaction trailer showing his face and he would make it public for everyone to see. I'm going to be pushing the crap out of that. So if Dizzy is revealed, you guys will all know, and I will reiterate that Temp is definitely going to be showing his face and his reaction to Dizzy. And now for Tekken 8. Now, full disclosure, I will openly say, although I am mainly a Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter player, Tekken is by far my favorite fighting game to watch. Not only is the game fun to watch, but to be honest, the Tekken community is the best fighting game community in all of the FGC. Sure, they may look at themselves as the elite nuclear physicist of the FGC, because to be fair, Tekken is indeed a very hard game to play. but they have so much respect and love for one another, and they love their game and they love their developer. And the game itself is worldwide, from Pakistan to the UAE to Korea, Japan, Latin America, and North America. The game is borderless, and the competitors have so much respect for one another no matter where they're from. So as far as reveals go, every chance Harada and Murray get, they will reveal a character or two. And they always do this thing where they reveal a character, they act like they're leaving, and then they come back and just reveal another character. So a lot of people expect Lei Wulong to be revealed due to his previous EVO reveals, and Yoshimitsu is another character that is suspected to be revealed as well. Personally, I would love to see Lydia and Kunimitsu because we haven't really gotten a lot of female characters, and I have my own personal biases because these are the two characters I play the most. But to be honest, Tekken reveals are always big surprises because there's rarely any hints to who they are going to reveal. So it really could be anyone at this point. I just hope it's Lydia and Kunimitsu. And finally, the game you all have been waiting for, Mortal Kombat 1. As far as EVO goes, Mortal Kombat 11 actually has the lowest entry count, with only 449 players competing. But I can guarantee you the award ceremony is going to have one of the biggest viewerships because Ed Boon has confirmed we are indeed getting something revealed at EVO this year. Few things to consider here when trying to predict who is going to be revealed. One is we haven't had many female reveals besides the Umgadi trailer. Other than that, it's been mostly male characters. The other thing to consider here is Ed Boon did hint at a big combat cast coming up this week. Since EVO is indeed a tournament, I believe we are getting a trailer mostly focused on female characters and their gameplay, and I believe these characters are going to be Ashura, Nitara, and Reptile. I know I said it's mostly going to consist of female characters, but because Reptile is a major fan favorite, I figured they were going to add him considering the Umgadi had 2 female characters and 1 male character. Combat Cast is most likely to include some story elements that will give Tyler, Derek, and Stephanie some time to talk about the story and the game modes. So I think we're getting a reveal at EVO similar to the Lin Kuei and the Umgadi trailers, but mostly going to focus on Nitara, Ashura, and Reptile and their gameplay. So there you have it, guys. Please comment down below. Tell me who you think is going to be revealed at EVO with your respective games. I know I am a huge Mortal Kombat fan. I will always be a Mortal Kombat fan #1 and Street Fighter #2, but I am also a huge Tekken fan. I love watching Tekken. It is by far the funnest of all the fighting games to watch. The other two I like because I love to play them, versus Tekken is fun to watch. And I'm looking forward to EVO. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm probably going to be watching it. Hopefully I'll stream it. And don't forget, I am doing a Mortal Kombat 1 Premium Edition giveaway where you will have to visit this video here. I will link it in the description below so that you guys can visit that video and see how you're eligible to play. So thank you again. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, shred out.